Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's WhatDaBuG. I am back. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have had so much happen this week. The show coming out, showing us, some of the more detailed things that we didn't see. All the things we already knew were happening. The lawsuit against Fancy Maselli. Ryan did an interview. Oh, and now there's rumors of Gypsy being possibly pregnant, and we don't know who the dad is. Woohoo! This is awesome. This is so great. If you haven't seen Ryan's interviews yet, you definitely should watch them. Gypsy had said Ryan was a food hoarder. Ryan was a and that she was hiding in the bathroom because she was scared that he was going to hit her after finding out that she was talking to Ken. It's never okay to hit anybody. I do not condone any violence. Ryan definitely lets us know, hey, I never did anything like that. Because there's two interviews. One of the interviewers asks Ryan, hey, there was word that you got up in Gypsy's face and you got really loud. And he doesn't deny it because he's like, look, we had gotten in an argument. I had felt some sort of way. Just a reaction as a man. I was being human. I was being a man. I got loud, yes. I was hurt. I was angry. But he never laid his hands on her. So I don't know why she just thinks that it's okay. That's a big accusation, and if there is anybody out there that is being hurt, please do reach out to somebody that you feel safe with. And if you have to reach out to me, even though you don't know me, please hit me up. We will get you out of a situation. We don't like that kind of stuff here. I like how Ryan talks about Pixie. The different interviewers were asking about the dog, and he's like, yeah, we're on summer vacation. Well, not me. Well, I am, not the dog. I mean, he's just basically explaining that he is adjusting, trying to heal and get through everything. I do think that he's a little deluded. He gets that spark in his eye talking about Gypsy, and you can tell that he's hurt. How could you not be? Especially when they bring up the Ken stuff. You can see that lump in his throat. It's just heavy. You can't hear it, but I'm telling you, you can see it the way the body language, the way he swallows. His hands, if you watch his hands, he fiddles with his hands. I'm fiddling with my hands, actually. You just can't see it. But that's not important, Body language is very important in a lot of situations, especially during an interview, and even more so in an interrogation, but we're not here talking about the interrogation video today. No. Overall, though, I do think that Ryan is adjusting. Back to the fact that he's a little deluded. They asked if him and Gypsy talk, and he's like, yeah, we've spoken, and we do talk. The love that we have hasn't changed, and it's kind of like, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe you should just step back and think for just one moment. Maybe just one little second. Maybe, just maybe, if you think the love hasn't changed, dude, you might need to go talk to somebody, because I don't believe at all that she feels that way. Unless she does have feelings for Ryan, and because of this, in both interviews, he says that there was a third-party influence that was hindering Gypsy and Ryan's relationship. That third party was really wanting Gypsy to not be with Ryan. He doesn't name any names, but we know damn well who he is talking about. We know exactly who it is. Christy. With Rod and Christy, I think that Christy has interfered so much in Gypsy's life. And I say interfere because I think that there's some choices that Gypsy might not have made had she not have the influence to be famous or rich. I mean, who doesn't want to be rich? But not everybody's made for fame. And I think to an extent she wanted to be famous. I mean, she does have those selfish tendencies and things like that about her. But I also think that there's just that pressure. Hey, if we can make money off of this crime, we're getting away with the fact, because the laws have loosened up with inmates and people being able to make money off of their crimes. I don't think they should be allowed to. This is all ridiculous. But I think that there was pressure from the family on Gypsy. If we play our cards right, we could really be sitting back chilling for life. The moves that are being made right now, it's not looking like that. I keep saying the downfall. It's a twister. I'm telling you, it's not looking good. I mean, you gotta really be careful when you're Gypsy Rose, you're a convicted murderer, you decided to sign up for a reality show, and you're out and about. And when I say be careful, I mean, don't think that your fame is gonna be like this forever. Gypsy's getting more negative publicity than she's getting positive publicity. I don't think that she cares, but at the same time, she does. Whether it's them trying to to silence one creator or another. They've done it. They went to court for Fancy Maselli. The judge dismissed it. Although it is wild to me and crazy that the judge finds it inconvenient for him to have a Zoom call. Her and Sarah drove there. Fancy lives 10 hours away where court would be held. That does not mean that the drama is over between Fancy Maselli, Gypsy, and Christy by any means. Nina, girl, flawless Nina, she's awesome. She's the one that leaked this information about the pregnancy. She messaged somebody and found out through a family member of some sort. I don't know who the family member is, but at this moment in time, that's all we know, that's all we have. If Gypsy's pregnant, who's the daddy? Who's her daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's my daddy? No. Ain't nobody my daddy. Seriously though, who do you guys think the father is? I don't know. This is one of those ones where I think we should take a dartboard, put both Ken and Ryan's faces on them, put a blindfold on, throw the dart, and see which one of the two it lands on. Who do you think it is? It's more likely to be Ken's because let's see, if it's June, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not really sure if she's really pregnant or not. If she is, I mean, if you think about the timeline, it was about end of March, beginning of April. Naturally, the two of them get together around April Fool's Day. Look at them. Look at them. I don't know if you all saw the post that Gypsy made on Instagram. That's also a total diss at Ryan. She posted a picture of her and Ken's dog, and then a picture of her and the dog just sitting there, just the two of them. That is a total smack in the face. To your husband, not ex-husband, to your husband, I'm aware that you all are separated. I'm aware that you all are going through divorce, okay? I still think that the fact that you're on parole, Gypsy, you may just want to lay low. Your parole officer said that to you while you were still in Missouri. You did nothing to take that advice at all. You in fact laughed because you knew damn well that you had lifetime cameras, lights, camera action right there on your face as that phone call is being answered. Hello? Gypsy, come on now. I really don't understand. What was the parole board thinking? They had to have done their research. If I was on the parole board and I saw the social media stats, because she's not out, I would have been like, you guys, we really need to take this into consideration. Does her behavior in here, I mean, they're letting cameras in, so I actually don't know. Now that I think about it, the fact that the jail was letting cameras come in, they did a whole documentary prior to this docuseries, and another camera crew came in, and then there was a book written. There's just so much. So the parole board was like, you know what? Cool. She's doing her thing. We're gonna let her go out there and do it. Someone should reel her in a little bit. She needs a reality check. Her and Ken were on live. Apparently, Ken was the one that wanted to get on the live, and Ken was inebriated, allegedly. And someone said that Gypsy seemed a little tipsy herself. I haven't seen the video of that. Also, Christy's pushing pretty hard, and the way that it sounded from what Rod said to her in just a little bit of conversation we've seen on that point so far, if something was to happen, it's gonna be your fault. And then there's Christy admitting, oh, it was me. I was the one that's like, Gypsy, you have to get with him. Christy also now is saying that she wouldn't mind if the day that Ryan and her get divorced, that Gypsy gets married to Ken. First of all, even if the girl...
I'm a very responsible woman.
Excuse me. The woman is in love with that man and they mutually love each other. They don't need your blessing. They've had enough of you. You don't need to be in her relationships anymore. I think you've badgered enough in every little aspect of her life. As a mother figure for Gypsy, if you want to make sure that she's getting places, getting to her parole meetings, getting to her appointments that she needs to go to. Strange enough, I haven't heard of her going to therapy, which is strange because typically people that commit crimes have to go through some sort of program. If you get caught up with something like Gypsy got caught up with, I think it's more important for somebody that's convicted of what Gypsy was convicted of to get counseling than it is for somebody who popped a few. I I'm in no way saying that addiction is a small thing. I was just saying that if someone with an addiction problem has to go to rehab and counseling for months on end, Gypsy should at the very least have to have a real psych evaluation. A real one. Not done by the jail, not done by the prison system, none of that. Not the parole board. A real hardcore, yo, you are twisted, masterminded, your mom schmurder type therapist looking into it. I don't know what you guys think. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think it's a bad idea for Gypsy to look into that, but she's against it. Gypsy should definitely be going to a fucking therapist. Period. With that being said, if you all would not mind, leave a comment, like, follow, share. All of that is so helpful. Do not forget to subscribe. I am WhatDaBuG. Ring the bell wherever it may be. Do not forget, ding, ding, ding. That'll help you be able to see my videos when I post new ones. So you guys rock. Go have fun doing whatever it is that you do during the day or the night or the afternoon. I mean, I don't know what you're doing.